I'm sure we can all agree, definitely, that the criminal justice system definitely needed some type of reform to a certain degree, like specifically with maybe some better training, letting people understand what actually, are included in our amendments. That's a great thing. Let's do that, right? But when it comes to dollar bails, right, and letting people out specifically because they are impoverished or coming from impoverished areas, that's not really the smartest thing in the world, guys. I think if you definitely commit a crime, you should definitely 100% not be let back out. Because what are you going to do? Because now you're just getting slaps on the wrist, bro, right? They're not really stopping, right? So their arrest means nothing. They just go back out and do the same exact thing they did before. There have been many cases of this happening consistently. And again, dollar bails, for the most part, need to be abolished, right? But let's jump to the video here, guys. So the name of the video is Police Bust Major Organized Retail Theft Ring Targeting Lululemon Stores. And this is a suggestion via Discord. Let's dig into it.
They would literally strip the shelves of everything within a matter of seconds.
A major organized retail theft crew busted by Bellevue police, accused of stealing more than $500,000 worth of luxury apparel and activewear from Lululemon and other retailers all over Western Washington. At least 42 stores were targeted.
Tonight, a major win for retailers, law enforcement, and shoppers fed up with prolific thieves caught on camera stripping the shelves. They stroll in like regular shoppers, then scramble out lugging bags filled and arms full of stolen goods.
These ladies would come in, they would immediately select a number of items, high-value clothing from different retailers, Lululemon, Nordstrom, Macy's, and then they would immediately exit and leave.
In court documents, Bellevue Detective Jeff Christensen detailed their crime spree, hitting Lululemon stores from Bellingham to Bellevue and from Tukwila to Tacoma, as well as stores throughout the greater Portland area, stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of activewear.
We're talking...
Bro, that is absolutely insane. Keep this in mind, hundreds and thousands of dollars of all these items that are being taken. They're probably going to split that in half, right, and get probably 50s of thousands of dollars, let's say, guys, right? But here's the issue here. I do think that a lot of these locations, in order to stay in business, I'd say, and in order to basically make sure that a lot of these places don't turn into deserts, because once these deserts happen, guys, blight happens. Your property tax will go down, luckily, right? But that's because no one wants to live there any longer, right? Your schools start to do bad, your roads start to become terrible, and then you basically turn into a literal ghetto, right? That's just the makings of that by allowing this to continue to happen, guys. So my only suggestion here would be no longer allow people to browse stores. That'll absolutely be terrible for the overwhelming masses, right? I mean, I think, for example, I go to a store, it's a Saturday, I want to walk around, see what I like, right? But unfortunately, if you want these stores to exist still, I do think that there should be no walking around the store any longer. Maybe have like a personal shopper or something that can go into the location and pick up the item and bring it back out, or everything just needs to be purchased from some type of app, maybe. Guys, that would probably be the only way this can literally be mitigated, guys.
Talking about over $500,000 worth of merchandise. And what that really translates to is increased costs for consumers.
Bellevue police say thieves often sell the merchandise for 30 cents on the dollar.
Well, I said 50, so that's even better. That's even worse.
Sometimes the suspects would wear burqas or other baggy clothing that they were able to either hide the items in, bring reusable bags, even garbage bags that they would fill completely full with these items.
Sometimes doing it with regular shoppers just feet away. With every theft, loss prevention officers at Lululemon documented the video, working closely with Bellevue police to identify 3 suspects. 2 of them were arrested last year in Glendale, California. 18-year-old Reality Levins from Renton and 24-year-old Janice Downs, who along with 26-year-old Memory Yearby are accused of stealing $30,000 worth of high-end bags. On Tuesday, Bellevue police arrested Downs and her mother at their home on 223rd Place in Kent.
And the mother?
Detectives say they located clothing worn during the thefts, one of the cars used, and 3 assault-style rifles.
What is interesting to note is that the suspects are actually convicted felons, so they're prohibited from possessing firearms.
When Janice, who also calls herself Punchy, made her first appearance in court, the prosecutor detailed multiple counts of organized retail theft.
The first one will be August 8th, 2023, at the Bellevue location for Lululemon in the amount of $4,348.
The state asking for $750,000 bail, arguing that she has multiple prior convictions and is a flight risk, pointing out she had a plane ticket to Arizona for the same day as her arrest.
This is repeated behavior. This is happening again and again. There's no reason to believe that if released, that behavior will change and she will suddenly stop committing those crimes.
Downs' defense attorney arguing that Janice has strong ties to the community.
Come on. No.
She's here with a lot of support, so I don't think that she's going to flee, and we would ask that in the reasonable bail of these allegations be ordered. We're asking bail in $10,000.
Judge Rhonda Lawman setting her bail at $250,000, an amount challenged in a surprise appearance.
I just want to remind you of the Affordable Bill Act because she clearly doesn't have a job or anything else of that.
This woman walks up and says, I just want to remind the court of the Affordable Bail Act. Again, oh my God, guys, this is no. All right. She's already a felon. She's already been caught with firearms, and she's not supposed to have these firearms. She makes basically gun owners look absolutely terrible. I don't like the concept of that. I won't back it. Right. And nothing in me says that she actually won't just go in there and do this again. Keep this in mind. The mother was also arrested, I'm guessing, for the same exact thing. So that means that within the household, apparently it's just completely acceptable for this behavior to kind of exist. So, nah. $750 million bail. Get that 10%.
That's Janice's mom, Janice Wiley, her co-defendant, who wasn't booked after her arrest on Tuesday because of health issues. She wanted her daughter freed as well.
I understand, the seriousness of the crime, but I mean, for property crimes, $250,000. She has a child that she's the sole provider of.
She didn't care when she was doing it, bro.
Judge Lawman didn't budge. The high bail and an in-depth police investigation that clearly puts thieves on notice.
This sends a message that if you come to Bellevue to steal things, we're going to track you down no matter where you live and hold you accountable.
That's fair.
And Bellevue police aren't done.
Fair.
Detectives are working on a 4th suspect. If Janice Downs does make that $250,000 bail, detectives say she's also facing charges in Snohomish, Pierce, Whatcom, and Oregon. The feds are also looking closely at this theft ring, and they may file federal charges.
That'll be a great thing. Again, guys, there's no way these people are going to stop. There's no way. Look at the track record. Like, specifically, if they're now wanted in multiple other states, I mean, guys, what even is this? No bail. Set no bail at all. Let me guess, that plane ticket she was about to, the flight she was about to take, right? She was going to Arizona to do the same exact thing that she's been doing in all these other states, bro. No thank you. No bail. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.